Okay, let's build a protective case. I'm going to start with a sketch. Sketch on the top plane, and I'm just going to make mine very simple, a rectangular case. You can change the case, and I'm just going to choose a random size right here. I'm not even going to constrain it. You definitely should. And I'll extrude that up, and I'll just do the 25 that it says there. You make sure you choose what's appropriate for you and accept. So that's going to be the bottom. In fact, I'm going to come down here. I'm going to right click and rename that part as the bottom. We're going to have two parts. So now let's make the top. I'm going to sketch on the top of this plane and we'll make a rectangle that's exactly the same size as the other one. And that one I'm going to extrude 3 millimeters. We're going to say our walls are going to be 3 millimeters for everything here. So here's what's important though. You click New. So now we have two parts here. I'm going to accept that. One's gray, one's blue. The second part, I'm going to rename it as the top. Now let's build the hinge. So let's sketch on this plane. Uh, let's make a circle. And I'm going to start it here. And I'm going to go up to the top. And I'm going to make it 8 millimeters. Cool. That's a good size that I think you should use as well. It worked well for me when I 3D printed. And I'm gonna, instead of going that way, let's go the other direction and have it go to, not blind, but up to this face right here, up to face. And it's going to be a new part, should be a new color. Let's say okay. Now let's split it up. So give some of it to the top and some to the bottom. So what we need to do is grab the plane tool right here and click on the end of this guy, and it's the face of extrude 3, and let's make it about 10 millimeters, but in the direction into it, right there. So we've just put a plane right there, and what we can do is use this split tool to split this part, and it's going to say, what do you want to split it with? So you have to click there, and if you can grab that plane, it's not grabbing it, so I'm just going to select it here. And now it just cut that piece into two parts. So you can hover here and get that one or that one. Let's do the same thing on the other end. I'm going to grab the plane tool, click the surface that you want it to be offset from, and then say how far offset do you want it. I said 10 in the other direction, and okay. Now let's use the split tool. Tell it to split this part and to split it on, oops, gotta click that and split it at plane 2 and then accept. Yay, now we're going to use this Boolean tool. Click on that and it adds things together. I'm going to have a union and I'm just going to union this piece with the top and say okay. Now those just became one piece, and I'm going to union this piece with the bottom as well as that piece with the bottom. Oops, I clicked those in the wrong order. So I'm going to undo that. If I click the bottom first and then choose, oops, let me get rid of those guys. Okay, I'm going to choose the bottom and then choose these. Then it retains its name, the bottom, and it's that light blue. Now I have to rename this top. There we go. Great. So now I've got to remove a little bit of material here. So I'm going to hide the bottom. And now I'm going to extrude this little piece. I think I need to go like 4.5 millimeters in the other direction. Remove some material. And then you'll see, if you select both of those, when you put the bottom in, that it leaves some room there.